Hey, it's Red Eye. It's like CSI with IBS. That's irritable bowel syndrome.
Listen, I know.
We all
Don't ask
know.
me why I know, but I do.
Know. We're here with Rachel Marsden, Bill Schulz.
I'm dead.
On remote, we have comedian Cory Kahaney, who created The Jap Show, a lovely show, the Jewish American princesses of comedy.
That's right.
And also have Julie Roginsky, Democratic strategist. Welcome back, Julie.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. And to my left, the lovely Wendi MClendon Covey, star of Reno 911. You play Deputy Clementine Johnson.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And you play it well.
Thank you.
Way to kill that mood. Okay, let's talk about Rosie and Elisabeth Hasselbeck. Again on The View, ripping each other apart. They can't seem to get along. Again, this time they were arguing over the war in Iraq. Let's roll some tape, shall we?
Iraq didn't attack us! Wait a minute. I am not innocent. Don't yell at each other. Enemy. Please, let's have a conversation.
You know why I don't want to do this, Joy? No, let me tell you why I don't want to do it. Because here's how it gets spun in the media. Rosie, big, fat, lesbian, loud Rosie, attacks innocent, pure Christian Elisabeth.
Yeah,
and I'm not doing it.
But you don't have to. Let me do it. I haven't heard that line. Listen, I think that's unfair.
You should watch some of the shows that, you know, you don't watch.
All of them. You accuse me of watching all of those shows yesterday.
This is killing me.
Say something like 650,000 Iraqis are dead. We invaded them. Let me finish.
You don't like
the
facts.
Terrorists. I am all about facts. You know that. You tell me not to.
I'm bored. Stop it. End it. Why don't they just make love? They
clearly want to.
Exactly.
Hug it out.
Exactly.
My gosh.
I don't know. I mean, Cory, don't you think that there's some kind of weird sexual tension between the two, and that's what's driving the deep hatred?
You know, I think that's one possibility, but I do think Elisabeth has to face the fact that she is not going to be invited on the next gay cruise.
Yes,
that is not going to happen. I think that there's a little bit of love lost right now. You know. But Rosie's feelings were hurt. She was like, "You were my friend. You're supposed to be my friend. Like, as my friend, how come you didn't defend me? You're supposed to be my friend."
What are these guys' friends? I don't understand. First of all, I thought Elisabeth was going to pop the baby out on the air. She was so pissed off.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I speak for the rest of America after watching that, and when I was just blown away by how big Elisabeth's boobs are getting. I mean, I think that's the thing that no one's talking about here. I mean, I used to be lactose intolerant, Greg, but not anymore.
Hey, Bill, I gotta say, I love how Greg automatically wants, like, a cat fight to turn into some lesbian tryst, and you're looking at their boobs.
Well, it's just really nice to see that the ladies on The View are finally discussing issues of national importance, like the Regos. This is like an argument my sister and I would have had over Iraq when we were in grade 1.
I don't know. I'd like to hassle her back.
Over Iraq? Where were you at?
Iraq.
A rocky beach?
I'm sorry, Iraq. I meant Iraq.
Oh, there you go.
Not Iraq, Iraq.
Okay.
I can't believe you just corrected Rachel on the mispronunciation.
Yeah, because it's definitely
Red Eye first.
Right, because it's definitely Iraq. Yeah.
But it was a really big deal today because she actually called her a name. You know, she called her a coward.
Yes, and that's wrong.
I thought, well, no, I mean, that's how she felt, but it got heated. I thought she was going to say, you know, you're not a cutie patootie anymore, or something like that. But, you know, when the name calling starts, then it really makes women look like they can't have a heated debate. That made me feel very sorry for them, because I find the show so interesting to watch now, because like the other woman said, they're talking about real things, and they're clearly informed, and I mean, that's exciting.
A Chinese woman claims her tomcat has sprouted 2 hairy 4-inch long wings. The grandmother says at first they were just 2 bumps, but they grew quickly, and after a month they were 2 full-fledged wings. I said that already. Granny thinks the tom sprouted the wings after being harassed by female cats in heat. However, experts say the furry appendages are more likely a mutation that shouldn't prevent the pet from living a normal life. Some, however, question whether they are real and in fact are woven from the copious hair found on the butt of Jeremy Piven. It's true! It's true! Great new research out of the University of Bari, Italy, or Bari, could be either one, I really don't know or care, saying that 1 alcohol drink a day could help slow the progression of dementia. They looked at a group of 1,500 people aged 65 to 84. Those are considered old people. And they found that people who drank one drink of alcohol a day slowed the rate of Alzheimer's dramatically. Does this all make sense? This is great news, Wendi.
I think you've been
I've been way ahead of you.
Trying to prevent your Alzheimer's before you got here. That introduction.
You can smell the apple teenies on his breath.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of an apple
An ounce
teeny.
of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
I am going to be like a Mensa member by the time I'm 80. This just reinforces my entire lifelong plan of becoming brilliant by the time I'm 80.
The thing is, it's great. They say that it will slow dementia. That means you're going to get it anyway. So the thing is, you can't lose if you drink because it will just mask the symptoms.
You're going to be too drunk and you can blame the dementia on just being trashed. You can be like, listen, I don't have dementia. I'm really trashed right now.
But you know, Cory, they find so many benefits from alcohol. It helps reduce your incidence of stroke and heart disease. And now you have this news. Isn't alcohol just getting a bad rap? And shouldn't we be embracing it more, almost like for breakfast?
Absolutely. Plus, I mean, isn't that where babies come from?
Yes, it's true. It's true. If my parents weren't drunk, I wouldn't have been born.
If there wasn't alcohol, I would never see my grandparents. That's what I need to get through a meal with them.
Oh, that's beautiful. You know what else is beautiful? A new birth control pill. FDA approved. That's a transition bill.
Not really, Greg.
Anyway, the pill is called Librel, and it can stop a woman's period indefinitely, or permanently, if you so wish. It's going on sale in July. But some people, Wendi, think that maybe doctors are playing God.
Well, I would like to go into God and get that pill because I am dying to swim in the ocean whenever I want, and I don't want to be attacked by sharks.
But can I just say this? You know what? Once a month, whether you have the excuse to be as mean and miserable as you want to be, and you can blame it on that. And if that got taken away from me, I don't know what I would.
But Julie, that's a great point. You could actually take the pill and not have your period, but pretend you have your period.
But why would you be a liar, Greg? You know, I'm too honest for that. You know what? If I'm in a bad mood, I got to be in a bad mood once a month, and that's my excuse.
Cory, do you see this as a revelation in medical science, or just another bad thing?
Well, I will say that when I first found out that this is what happens to women from my mother, I was horrified. And she said, in fact, that it was a gift from God. And I said, well, can't we return it? And this would be the answer. I don't know. I think it could be a great thing, to be honest with you.
Look, screwing around with women's hormones is a dangerous thing. I think most men would probably rather have Ahmadinejad over there in Iran playing with his nuclear chemistry set. It's probably a little bit safer.
Then
playing with women's hormones.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I am clear.
Name dropper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're buds.
It's mail time. The address is redeye@foxnews.com. Send me something to read and I will read it. Lance Clark, great name, leads things off. It's Redeye. Sometimes these 3 words are the happiest part of my day. Aw, that's sweet. Linz from Statesboro, Georgia, checks in. My boyfriend thinks I'm crazy because as far as he knows, I go to sleep and wake up to the news. That's what happens when you go to sleep before me. I stay up to watch Red Eye. Anybody notice what Bill wore last night? Octavius? Who cares? From South Carolina did. He writes, can someone ask Bill whose funeral he got out of? And ask Bill's mom where she bought his suit? That was just me.
I was actually leaving my mother's funeral to come straight to this show, you bastard. I expect a written apology.
Go back to reading your paper.
All right.
And finally, Nancy writes, this is the most unprofessional program on Fox News Channel. The host is tacky. This program should be taken off the air. No, you're tacky. How about that for a comeback, young lady?
Well played.
Yes, thank you very much, everybody.